Good morning. Say hey when you're hopping on. Yesterday I was like classy lady, and today I am, I don't know, feeling like funkier, fun. I had to take kids to school and didn't want to look. Yesterday morning when I took kids to school, I looked rough. And so today I was like, maybe I should go ahead. So I laid my clothes out last night of what I was gonna wear today. And I think, why don't I do that? I do it with my kids. I'm like, why don't I do that with myself? I need to take this off. But isn't that cute? Red shoes, like little red cherry necklace. So I laid out my clothes last night before bed. I'm just learning how to be a grown-up. And I just normally am getting everybody else together that I kind of don't get myself together. And so I did that. And this morning I woke up, I just threw it on, and I was like, wow, this was so just as easy as looking like homeless. And anywho, I'm gonna tighten this up just one little thing so you can see all three. Hi. What's everybody doing this morning? So I feel like it made it a lot easier. So just if you're also learning how to be an adult, and I have friends who they're like really great at adulting. If that's you, then this probably, you're like, what is she talking about? But I feel like I'm still learning how to try and be organized. My brain just doesn't work naturally that way. But it allowed me to get ready earlier. I was able to send so I have someone on our team that she helps get all my links together. And I was able to send her my stuff early. It was like a whole win. I don't know. It was like, so anyways, say hi. Who's here? Hi, Kimberly. Hey, Diane. Hey, Stephanie. Hi, Angie. Hi from Maryland. So excited to go on our trip up to, not Maryland, but like the New England states. Okay, we're gonna take this off. And I washed my hair last night, but I didn't do anything with it. So this is what we're working with. Deodorant, because that's, I have deodorant in my bedroom too. I think I put it on some days, but I just feel like keep one in here because it's just a good idea. Oh, violin teaching. What does everybody else do? Tell me stuff about you guys. What do you do? Okay, going in. Beautiful You has a huge deal going on that any new purchases for any product site-wide, if you spend $99, you get a $25 gift card for free, and you can use my code SWAN and a subscription for 25% off, or just my code and not do a subscription for 15% off. I already made trim fit this morning before school, and I haven't drank much of it, but it's been a busy morning. I did get some ice because I personally love it over ice. I was gonna mix collagen in there. I even went and grabbed it. Oh well. Drink that later. Okay. This morning I used Pomifera's moisturizer and a little bit of Tan Luxe drops bright and early and put that on. So I feel like it's starting to set. I only did like here and here, but I'm hoping, really just need to self-tan, but this is a good way if you don't have the energy or want to self-tan, but you want a little bit of color. Ooh, registered nurse. So not necessarily for new customers only, but it would be a new purchase. Like, so you can be a customer and get a $25 gift card. It's just, it has to be a new purchase. So, you can also pause any memberships you have and do this one and still get the gift card. Like, it just has to be on new purchases. it can't be like if you have a recurring subscription, you're not going to get the $25 gift card. You would have to pause it and then place an order. Colostrum, probiotic. We are healing our gut. We are healing our gut. Also, I will say, I was on 8 bags of IV antibiotics, plus a round of pill antibiotics. I had E. coli, and then I got an ear infection with my ear. And so I have been on so much. I have religiously been taking colostrum and probiotics. I have not gotten a UTI or urinary tract infection at all, which is like a miracle. So really good for your gut, especially if you or your kids are on antibiotics and you're worried about getting a yeast infection. Be sure you're taking your probiotics. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Jennifer is drinking her Trimfit and Collagen now. Has anyone tried berberine with it? I bought a bottle of berberine. Anyone try berberine? I heard it's like a nature's metformin or like Ozempic, like natural. I have a bottle of it in there. I've only taken it twice, like maybe 6 months ago. I just didn't, I have so many supplements actually that or fish oils or all kinds of things, or something. This is supposed to be good for cellulite. This is supposed to be good for libido. This is supposed to be good for eye floaters. I just haven't, but I struggle with my consistency. So this is something I do consistently take, but I think if your doctor says you're good on berberine, then you could totally try it. I haven't tried it, but if somebody else has, I'd love to know if you've had good luck with it. Oh, you missed the info about the gift card. So it's Beautiful You. So if you need like creatine, Trimfit, greens, probiotics, total hormone health, anything like that, if you place an order, $99 or more, you get a $25 gift card, but you can stack my code. So you can stack the code Courtney Swan and get 15% off, and then you can also do a subscription that you can cancel anytime and get another 10% off. I personally do keep some of my main things on subscription. I don't have everything on subscription. Some of it I just don't like use necessarily. Sometimes it'll take me like 2 or 3 months to go through a certain product, you know, but things I use all the time, I have on subscription. I have this on subscription. I have probiotics, I have greens, and Trimfit. So collagen, I don't have that on subscription, but at some point I did have a subscription where I have like a bunch of these. So I paused that because I kind of like had too much for a little bit. Okay. Oh, Tammy said she tried the berberine and it didn't work. Well, it makes me feel better that I've taken it. And also, I think everybody's bodies are different. I always say this about supplements. Like, you may find something that you're like, holy cow. Same thing with like medical stuff. You know, you're like, wow, this works for some people really great. It might take you a little bit of finding what works really, really great for you. So yeah, Dawn has her subscription for the collagen and the Trimfit. I love the collagen. I do take this daily. I even take it sometimes twice a day, but for a while I was getting 2 of them, and I just have a lot. I still have like 4 left. So that's my only reason it's not. Total hormone balance. That mostly just helps if you struggle with like hormonal acne, if you struggle with mood swings, night sweats, heavy cycles, if you struggle with any of that. It just has several like ingredients that, and the clinical trials are amazing on, for me, I notice the most on my PMS symptoms, but the clinical trials are like everything from perimenopause, menopause, helping balance your estrogen and progesterone. Like, it's just a supplement to help your body throughout those phases, and it really does make me not feel like a fire-breathing dragon when it's that time of the month. And then I can tell when I haven't taken it, because that's kind of how I feel. Okay, another really exciting thing is Lavender Blue reached out to me and said that we had a really huge success on the 40% off. They gave me a code for 40% off site-wide, and which is so awesome. Thank you, Lavender Blue. I love like when brands will be like, hey, I have something for customers. It's my mother calling. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my life. Sometimes there's things you've been wanting, but you're like, ugh. And then if there's a 40% off, it's such a good deal. So it was supposed to end on Monday. She extended it until tomorrow night. So if you wanted something and you missed that, I put the link for that in the description of the video. My dad's watching, my mom's calling. So this ring, it will test positive on a diamond tester. It's a moissanite. It's a 5-carat ring. It is so cute. Today I don't have it stacked with other rings, but you could. I have a chunkier ring that I like to wear it with too. This is so fabulous. This is just a fun ring. It's just from them, but it's a heart ring. I felt like I was being more funky today. This little cherry necklace is from them. I also brought this in because I get a lot of questions about this one, and I wouldn't wear all these stacked together, but actually maybe you could. But I wear this one a lot and love it because I also have it in gold. Just love lavender blue. Lexi wears these earrings. She has a pair in her ears today. I ordered myself another pair because I wanted to get to have my own earrings because my daughter's taking them. So these are so great. Also, I can't find the other one, so I'm gonna have to reach out to them, but these are fabulous. They look so good on. Anyways, a few little lavender blue options. They have big chunky pearl rings. They just have a lot of great jewelry. The earrings I have in right now, I have really stretched out earlobes, so ignore. But they have little pearls on them. But so for today, the cherry necklace is from them. This is actually from Anthro, but they have several options, like different colors. And then this tiny chain, I've been wearing this, like not really taking it off. I think it's so cute, but it has a diamond, but it's open, so each side shows the diamond, so if it gets twisted. But I got that from Amazon, but I linked it for you. This is lavender blue, this is Amazon. But anyways, mix and match of that. But let's get ready. Morgan said she placed an order last week and she's obsessed with everything that came in. It's always exciting. I love to hear when people get things and love them. I think I am recovered from my hospital stay. Every now and then my heart like feels a little weird or like really beady, like, but I don't think that's from my hospital stay. I had kind of like self-diagnosed with POTS, but since I've had my blood pressure having issues, I've been staying away from sodium because I was noticing when I was having that, it was making my blood pressure spike up really high. But I think I'm totally recovered. The only thing I think I might need is, my doctor recommended getting an IV. I had some vitamin deficiencies, and so recommended a few things, like I was supposed to have done it 2 weeks ago, but I haven't done it yet. But recommended getting an IV and getting some of those vitamins that I'm a little deficient in. And yeah, other than that, I feel good. Also, keep in mind Christmas shopping. I don't know if anyone's Christmas shopping yet, but when things are on sale heavily discounted, that is a great time to buy Christmas gifts. Okay, trim fit and greens. Anyone doing the step challenge? I had a technical difficulty yesterday where I was doing the step challenge, I've been getting my steps in, I've been going on walks, and my Oura ring was dead. So I don't know exactly how many steps I got yesterday, but I know it cut off at like 6,000 something, but I know I got more than that in. So I don't have like an actual thing to show for yesterday, but I did get them. Has anyone been to Home Goods or TJ Maxx lately? That is what I want to do today. Lexi has an eye doctor's appointment at 4, and I'm like planning my day. Have a little bit of, well, I actually have tons of content for Christmas and holiday stuff I need to film, but I have been to Home Goods once this summer, like the whole summer, and like one time since we went to France. And I'm like, whatever, yeah, that's normal. Not for me. I love Home Goods. It's like, if people are like, what do you do for fun? I like to go sniff candles for fun. I like to go see pillows. I like to rub blankets. I love it. I love it. And so today is a little less busy day for me. Tomorrow is a really, really busy day for me. And so I was like, if I can get, I already vlogged, I got up early this morning and already filmed a vlog of getting the kids ready for school. So I feel like I've been just like on top of it. And I think I'm gonna reward myself with Home Goods. I saw on a reel yesterday, they had these like needle point pillows. And I was like, those look so cute. They look like they'd be in your grandma's house, but they're like in my sleeping area or in my napping area. And they looked so cute. And Lexi was with me when I saw them. And she was like, find those for my room. So of course, I have to go be a good mom and try and find them. I'm doing it for her. But that's what I want to do today, is I want to take a little sneak off and go to the Home Goods. Okay. Foundation on. These are the new hydrators that dropped. I'm gonna show them to you and then we'll play with them on. Kind of put them, I know they're here. Oh. Okay, here's one. Here's two. Where is the third one? I have 3 of them. Beta gets into this stuff a lot, so whoop, there's actually like lipstick smeared all over that, but I'll clean that up later. Okay, here are the Hue Hydrators. They're called a sheer lip jelly. These just came in stock, I believe yesterday. It might have been before, but I didn't see them until yesterday, and I was like, what? Oh, Joel, you went to TJ Maxx and Ross and got the pillows, rode them around. I want to go. I'm going. That's all I needed. One person to be like, you should go, and they're there. I don't know if they'll be at the ones here in Puerto Rico. We actually have a lot of, they call them Marshall mega stores, but they're basically Home Goods. And I am so grateful for them. And we do have TJ Maxx here. Did anybody see? They're so cute. I've seen plaid blankets. I've seen, I'm not into ghosts, not into spooky, but man, I love a good fall vibe. And I also, we moved down here, obviously, like not with most of our stuff. And so I just don't feel like our house really feels homey, or it doesn't feel like my home, I guess. And, but it was really expensive to buy furniture and all these different things. And so it was kind of like we bought the necessities. You might be like, yeah, but look at that fan. That was given to me. That was a gift from a brand. We bought the necessities we needed, like a couch. I did get like a mirror, like a few things, but I don't have any of the little cutesy stuff. Like I don't have throw pillows. I don't have like curtains. Don't have, some of the rooms don't have rugs, you know. So that's, I want to do that. Pumpkins. See, and it is, I live in the Caribbean, so it is really tropical here. But I'm doing pumpkins anyways. Okay, so this one is the shade Mocha Glow. And it does feel like a jelly. So it's called sheer jelly, but it kind of feels like a velvety silicone. It's not sticky at all. I would say it's like 0% sticky, but here's what it looks like on. I'm gonna show you. Everybody's calling me, that's Adam. So this is the shade Mocha Glow. And then this is the shade, but they feel so good on. We're gonna look at all these and then decide which one to do. Okay, this one is Poppy. So do you see it's kind of like a creamy lipstick, but it is shiny, but it's not sticky. I don't know how else to describe it. Beautiful color. Why don't we try these on our lips? Well, I'll try them on my hands, and then once I have the rest of my face done, we'll try them on my lips. This is Poppy, and then this one is Sangria. They're all fabulous colors. So a little more plum, a little more mauve, a little more brown. How did I get the light beachy waves in my hair? I washed it last night and then I went to sleep. I have not brushed it. I have done nothing. Then I put on my hat. Having short hair has changed so much of my day because when my hair's longer or I have extensions in or anything, it just looks wild all the time. With my hair shorter, it is so low maintenance. Is that cherry necklace just not everything? I actually threw that on with like a t-shirt and I had the red lips on yesterday from getting fancy. I'm telling you, I don't know what I want to try and be. Like today I'm loving like this really fun sneaker look. I'm gonna find my style. Maybe my style is that every day I can just be like, what do you want to try today? Okay, setting powder from Ofir, and I use the medium shade. Has more of like a yellow. You're getting your lip jellies in today? You can't wait? Lisa! That means they had to have been out before yesterday. I just noticed them yesterday that they were out. I need to go and look and see if some of the other stuff they have, if it's out, like some of the other colors of cheek tones and stuff. They're so good. They started a new thing where they don't send me emails anymore. They have like a Slack channel. I already struggled to like keep up with the emails, and so now it's a different app you log into, and I gotta get on top of that. Okay, let's bronze. I like that. This is the darkest shade of that Geo Sculpt. It's the cream blush. Also, I can tell that my little self-tanning drops are kicking in. The skin looks just a tiny bit warmer. Oh, that's good. You like it's different every day? Perfect. We'll just keep with it because my brain also seems to like it. It's like the same thing that's so boring for me. So perfect. It's a good fit. Yesterday I was in school pickup line. I had a conference call with, it's a company that does ads. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but for Walmart, Target, Amazon, just like a company. So I had a call with them. I get off the call. I go to like check my nose, make sure it's before I go into the school. I was in the school parking lot doing the call. It was a Zoom call. I look the entire day. I had this color all the way here, not blended, nothing. It just, so today we're gonna really blend. I was like, how did I do that whole hours of stuff and never once realized, oh, that's too much. Uh-oh, now what are we gonna do? Whoops. Carol, you're the best. They still only have 3 cheat tones. Well, they have more coming. They will be coming soon, and they're really beautiful. But I'll show you the ones they currently have. We'll use, let's see. Oh. It's the color Raisin. It's already available. Isn't that beautiful? So good for fall. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the pink. And then I love this pink apple. I am a big fan of creamy things. I honestly would love if they came out with a cream foundation. I used to wear cream foundation all the time. So I love the cream sticks, cream bronzer. I also feel like it makes you look a little younger because your skin is very dewy. It's not dry. If you have drier skin and you're using a lot of powders, sometimes that can age you because it settles in every little wrinkle. And so the only powder I use is just like a little bit of setting powder in my oily areas. Other than that, I don't really want to go too crazy with it because I want to keep a lot of that supple, hydrated, plump, bouncy, dewy look to my skin. They're sold out of Raisin already? Okay, when it comes out, the shade is called, I don't know if sometimes I don't know. Brands sometimes get upset if you share things early. I personally like sharing things early because I feel like if it comes out, I feel like you should know whether or not you want to buy it. And if no one showed it, how would you know? So hopefully I don't get in trouble. This is the shade Brown Pear. It is coming out soon, okay? This is the shade Rhubarb. And then this is Raisin, which is what I just put on. Sorry, I didn't know it was sold out. So here's Raisin. So I feel like Rhubarb is similar to Raisin with a little more pink. I end up out in public like this and people will ask me, like, is that a tattoo? What do you have on your hand? I'm like, I don't know. Just forgot to wipe it off. They also have like these little guys coming out, which here's a perfect example. I bought this at Sephora. It's a Westman Atelier. I don't know how you say it. Love the look of that on my skin. It's like a little hue hydrator. Not hue I don't know what you call it. It's definitely like a highlighter, hydrator. Okay, so that's that one. And then they came out with this one. So I can't wait because I have been using this. This one was $68 or $72. It was crazy. And these are much more affordable. Look at that. So I can't wait for this to come out. Again, it adds just like the nicest amount of little glow. And I just take my brush. I kind of do that. Right. I'm going down my neck because I don't feel like my neck matches. Now it does. Right. I did red lips a couple times this week. So this week it would look cute with this. I have red sneakers, I have a red purse, I have a little red thing. It actually would look really cute to do a red lip. But I'm just gonna do a neutral lip today, and because I want to show you these little highlighters. I'm also gonna do my brows and just a little bit of mascara, and then we're gonna try these. But if you decide to do an outfit like this, you could either decide whether or not it's too much for the red or not. Veda is enjoying school. She doesn't really like getting up in the mornings. She's cold and tired every day. And she's like, rock me like a baby. So every day before school, I rock her like a baby and snuggle her and get her warm. And I have to dress her with us under the covers. Other than that, she's loving it. I don't know if you should call me super nanny, but I think I've found something that's amazing, and for keeping her in her bed. So I'm gonna brag about it for a second. So Veda has been really struggling with getting out of her bed and not going to sleep for weeks, like weeks and weeks. It has just not been, the child does not want to go to bed when she's supposed to, and she keeps sneaking out. Sometimes she'll put like a blanket over her head and come in and be like, woo, like, and I'm like, go to bed. And she's like, I'm not Veda, I'm a ghost. Like, so it's hard to get mad at her because she's so funny. But she had a baby gate, and she got to where she could climb over it or knock it over. And so I was really more worried she was gonna hurt herself with the gate. So we took the gate off. She now hates the baby gate, doesn't want it. So if she stays in bed and doesn't get out, she gets a big sticker on a piece of paper, her sticker chart. And it has been really great. And then if she does get out of her bed, it moves down to a tiny sticker. And then if she gets out a third time, she gets her baby gate put up and no sticker. So I will say she has, like, we've been perfecting this for the last 2 nights. The you won't get a sticker and you get your baby gate has kept her in bed. So bravo, bravo. Christian drove us. He had a dentist appointment yesterday. He drove us to the dentist. He did not drive us home because his mouth was hurting, but he did drive us there. He did really great. And I was like, I just had this feeling of, he did great. Like, I literally was like, if I had an emergency and I needed him to take me somewhere, he could probably do it, you know? Which is a good feeling. Or he's about to have to go pass his driver's license test. And I was like, I bet he'll be fine. Like, he backed into a parking space. He could have turned into a different one. The parking lots here are hard. The spots are small. It's really crowded. And that would be the only thing he should have just pulled into a parking space. And he was like, I have an Escalade. It's like a extender, the biggest, the longest, the one that holds the most children and the most home goods hauls. It's an old one, but that's what I have. And we shipped it from Tennessee to down here because, because it was paid off and I didn't have a car payment. So anyways, neither here nor there. So we have a very long, so it is hard to park that vehicle. So I understand what he was saying, feeling like he can't get it to fit and the parking spaces are small. And so he pulled up into a handicap and then tried going back into a spot. But we did kind of hold up a lot of traffic for a minute. But I rolled my window down, I waved, I said, "So sorry, he's learning how to drive." And they were like, "Oh, you're fine, muy bien." And it was great. So luckily we got a really great couple that were behind us, very patient, and it was great. So, okay, let's do some mascara and then we're gonna try out these colors. And I'll just use each one so you can see. You're not supposed to pump these because it gets like more air in it, but I have something wrong and I just love pumping it. It's just so fun. And then I get extra air in here. Yes, so backing into a space is easier. The car does have a lot of cameras, a lot of like boom, boom, boom. If it like goes wonky, it has, you know. I need to go and find somebody here. I don't know if I just like hop in my car aggressively, but I have gotten a tear in my seat and it just keeps getting like progressively like bigger. And I was like, am I just like rough in and out? Like, do I just fall out? Have I like, I don't know what I've done. I don't know how you get a tear in your seat, but I have one and I need to get it fixed. So that's my list. I don't even think about it until someone's like, "Hey, I'm gonna move your car," and I'm like, ugh. like it's probably dirty and I have a tear in it. This morning I grabbed a trash bag and on the way to school I was like, "Okay, everybody, grab any like half-eaten waffle," like 'cause sometimes they, I don't know if y'all do this, but sometimes they eat on the way to school. Like today they had a bagel with cream cheese. Well, what if Ada doesn't eat all of it? Then it just gets thrown in the floor. And so today I was like, okay, if there's anything that you guys have left behind, or any straw or food, snack, wrapper, throw it in the trash bag. Because roll up at school and all the teachers are out there to accept your children, and like a empty juicy juice falls out and you're like, don't mind me. So embarrassing. So my open heart ring is from Lavender Blue and it's 40% off right now with my code SWAN. I just saw a bump. Sorry, sometimes the comments go really fast and I genuinely just don't see them. This on. I also want to get a trash can for my garage. You know how we were talking about like learning how to be an adult? I feel like my friends or people who have really clean cars, you have like somewhere, we don't park in our garage because my garage is too small for my long car, but we park obviously in front of it. And but I feel like if I had a trash can that was closer and not that you walk through the garage, through the house to the kitchen to get rid of trash, then maybe I could just tell everybody, okay, grab your trash, drop it in the trash can. So I got a trash can for the garage to do that, and then I gave it to Christian so he has a trash can in his room, because I was like, well, he would probably keep his room cleaner if he had a trash can in his room. And it has made a huge difference. So we're just like learning how to be organized. Yeah, they have a money back guarantee. So if you ever got something, like you got a mascara, it was dry, yep, send it back. And they'll swap it out for you. If you get bronzer and it got busted in shipping or whatever the reason. I'm doing the Comfortable Smudge Proof mascara today, but not the waterproof. Also, I forgot to mention it. I need to just add it to my link list, but lash serum from Barboletta. If you're wanting a lash serum, and you want your lashes to be longer. Okay, you have a 36-gallon trash can in your garage. It makes a huge difference. See, maybe that's what I need. Even the one I was gonna get was just like a home goods trash can. So we have a lot of people. We have a big family. And they are a messy family. And I'm messy. Like sometimes it's not even my kids, it's me. I'm like, ah. Okay, such a cute mom outfit. How did the pants fit? I'll show them. I really need a smaller shirt and a smaller pair of pants. But they did not have a smaller size in the store, and I just loved these, and I bought them, and I was like, I bet I could wear a large, and they are big. I am wearing them, but I'll show how they fit on. Okay, so I'll also grab my flat iron. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I have them rolled, like they are like actually like, and they are stretchy. So I probably could have even done a small. These are the large. I definitely could have done a medium, and that's what I needed. And after getting them, I might could even do a small. Like they are actually like a little on the loosey side, like, but okay. Same with the shirt. Shirt is oversized, and I might have to have your help, friends. I've worn this a ton. I've just never cut this off. You've probably seen me in it like 5 or 6 times. Oh, what is this? This is a medium. Again, probably could have done a small, but I actually like the fit of this. But this would also be really cute with the belt. That'd be adorable. I kind of like put this side in. This is how I work. I still flipped it because I need to, because I don't have the right size. So I'm 170 pounds and 5'4", if that helps you for reference. So I did it the other way. I'm opposite in the camera, sorry. So I pulled that out, and then I wore my bag like crossbody, and I like the way it looked with kind of like the gap. I don't know. You could do whatever. Slouchy, it's fun. And then I've had this hat for a long time, but it's from Aerie too. I have a link for everything in the description of the video. So you could do whatever. They have several of these, but the fabric material, it's not velour, but it is crazy soft. I don't know what they made this out of, but it is amazing. Like if you're a texture person, this is heavenly. I would have like a blanket for my bed made out of this. It is just absolutely fabulous. So, and then I put just a pair of red sneakers with it. And again, like little red cherry necklace, red sneakers, red bag. Could do a red lip if you wanted, but also going back to being a grown-up and picking out my outfit the night before. What a difference, because in the morning when I have like so many things going and I'm trying to whatever, I'm not thinking like what goes with what. So picking it out the day before, so good. But these are amazing. I want them in like every color, but I will buy them in a smaller size. I might even would try on one in the store and see if I need a small or a medium, but I know for sure the medium would work because these are large, but I might could do a small. I like French. Thanks, Evelyn. I felt like, I don't know. So this is where I struggle with my all black and white professional outfit yesterday, because when I wear things like this, it would also be really cute if you had one of those little like tag things to open, like put a little boop here and put a little like boop, and then it just stays open all day, like, you know, like the little tags. I have one of those, but okay, here we go. These are what just came out. It's not velour, it's not suede, like it is completely flat. So it looks like velour-ish, but it isn't fuzzy at all. It is like, it feels like Lululemon, like they're Lululemon butter leggings, except these are not spandex and they're not, but it's that soft. It is crazy soft. I put the link for the pants in the description of the video. Keep in mind, I think they run big, so hopefully that helps. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try each one of these and show them to you. They're just like a lip gloss. They're lip jelly. This one is Mocha Glow. I need to find that little thing because that would be so cute. It's so creamy and it is not sticky at all. This one you could put on, don't do it while you're driving, but you could put it on while you're in your car, or you could put it on while you're wherever, even without a mirror, and it just goes on. So Mocha Glow. It is the brownest of all of them, which I feel like is perfect going into fall. Or if you drop the word me below, I can send you links. Also, I forgot to ask for shares, so if anybody wants to share this video, if you like videos like mine or you think your friends would like them, please share. I can also give away a bag of, or a canister of Trim Fit today. So share this video, comment share below, and I'll pick one of you guys for a free thing of Trim Fit. This is Poppy. I like to put a little foundation over my lips. I've always done that. I feel like it gives you a more true color than if my lips are naturally a little pinker, especially if you wipe something off. So that's the reason I put that on. Like I just took my foundation brush and went over my lips. Ooh, try using little stud earrings to tuck your colors down. Laura? That's a good idea. Okay, this is Poppy. This one's just a little more nude. So pretty, has a little less brown to it. Honestly, it just looks like you have really good lips, but it's hydrating. I love this one. This would be one you just keep in your purse all the time. Okay, continuing on. Also, I just want to thank you guys for hanging out with me on the daily. I really do appreciate it. Like, I had a little scare the other day where we lost a video or the video didn't show us live. And there were only a few of you for like, I don't know, like maybe 40 people for like the first 10 minutes. And I just like, I know it was kind of a fluke, but I really am. There's a lot of people that go live, or a lot of things you could do on the internet. And the fact that people have invested their time or whatever into learning about cute outfits or my family or whatever the reason you follow, maybe to learn about makeup or whatever it is, I'm just like so grateful, because I would not have the business I have or the friendships I have or like the purpose I feel like I've found in this business of helping people feel good in their own skin or helping them get started like on some sort of journey, going along a journey with me. And I'm so grateful for you. So every single one of you and everyone that tells their friends about me or has ever shopped with me, just so grateful. Okay, this one is Sangria. So this one is a little more plum. All of them are very subtle. This one has like just a tiny bit pinker color to it. You would miss it if I disappeared? I would miss it too. I would too. I feel like there are days where, especially on seasons I've struggled with more like postpartum depression, things like that. There were days where I was like, okay, we can do this, like, you know, and it felt hard because I was worried, like, am I gonna get made fun of because of I'm heavier? I feel sad. I don't want to be in a sad mood. But I think there's something in your brain that happens. They say if you just make yourself smile, you end up making yourself happy. And if you show up and you get going, so by the time I get into it, like maybe the first couple minutes I get nervous, like no one likes rejection, you know, or whatever. But after I get going, like it makes me better. Like I feel better for the day. Like I love going live with you. Okay, I'm gonna put on this one for the day, the Poppy. I feel like this one's got a little bit too plummy for my red. Going over it with my foundation brush. And I genuinely love like helping people learn how to do things that maybe they didn't know how to do, or not feeling alone in certain seasons of their life, or feeling encouraged to be like the best version of themselves, or knowing like how much God loves you. Like, I really have loved getting to have a space to share things like that, or to share outfits, or fun finds, or just like funny things my kids did. Before I did this, I had a lot of years of really lonely, like feeling like I didn't have friends, or my friends were having kids, and just very isolated. Like, and this has been such an amazing place for me to come and hang out with my friends. So, okay, this one was Poppy. That's the one I said you could just put in your bag anytime. Okay, so if you want these, they are on sale. You can use the code CHEER. They're not on sale, they're full price, but you can use the code CHEERS to get 35% off. But do you see how they look on? They're like incredibly creamy, very hydrating. They feel very like jelly, like very, but they are not sticky at all. They have zero stick. And one more thing, hang on. I'm gonna show you with a lip liner, because I do think, can I show you my makeup desk? I can. Yeah, it's actually not even too bad. Let me clean up the lipstick that Veda got on the thing that I told you was there, and then I'll show it to you. So I just got it locally at a store here. Okay, so makeup desk. This is kind of like, it's like you can tell once I get into it, everything's just left open. I have like open door blindness. Here's where some of my things are. All of that is because my friend Maria, when she was here, she helped me organize it this week. Normally this just looks like 5,000 things on my desk. And then when it gets too overwhelming, either I do it, or I have a couple organized friends that are like, you know, helpful. If there's things that you enjoy more than others, I always love hearing what it is. Like, if there's things you want more of, or you're like, I really enjoy this, wish you did more of that. I get vlogging a lot, like, I want to see a day in your life. The problem is it's so hard to do it and still be like taking care of other people, and I'm normally running late. So I want to try and put in extra time where I can document it, but I'm not frantic. It's so organized right now. That is not because of me. That is 100% because Maria was here with me yesterday. Saying, like, not me at all. Me is that all those doors are open. That shows, you can see it's like a, but I did do good. Like, there were all the blushes, cheek tones. I put them back where they went. I mean, too decent-ish. I won't clean it up, but it just normally is just a little messy. Friends are amazing. Yeah, They are. Okay, so my favorite lip liner is the red clay. That's probably what I'm going to use because I really love the way it looks with this. If I can find it. Okay, red clay. The dresser behind me, I got from, which I need to clean up. It's just got like things stacked on it that I need to put in my closet. But I honestly want to get a big piece of art. I want to paint those little guys that I don't like the color, but it's just a plastic thing, but it's like an outlet cover. And I want to decorate that whatever is behind me. I would like it to look cute. Right now it's just kind of, everything sits on it. And I would like it to look cute. Okay, this is red clay. I already put a little foundation, whatever was left over in my brush. Scoop closer. And yeah, red clay. It's actually an eyeliner. They have like a mobile car wash here. The day we got that dresser, I got it in my car. It took 3 guys at Home Goods to put it in. So when I got it here and I told Adam, yeah, I got a dresser for my office, super good deal, got it at Home Goods. He was like, awesome. We go to lift it, I could not lift it at all. And there was a guy here cleaning his car, like washing his car and stuff. And we paid those 2 guys to help carry the dresser with Adam because I was like, there's no way, like, I can't do it. So it worked out. But I do want to get one of those wheelie things that if you put something on it, almost like what a furniture company has, and you can put something on it and then wheel it into your house. I want one of those. What kind of sharpener do I use? This one I think was like Elf or Walgreen. It's cheap, maybe even Dollar Tree. It has a small and a big on it, but I don't have a... I would love if Ofir came out with mechanical pencils. I think that would be amazing. But I haven't heard anything about that. Yes, like a dolly. I need a dolly. A dolly or just like the square with wheels, you know, like a zoom. Could do anything. Okay, so this is red clay. It is an eyeliner. Like here, I'll show it to you. Like if you put this on this part of your eye, like look how pretty. Have you ever used your red clay? I always show it on your lips, but it is so stunning, like on the corner of an eye here. And you can see the difference. It really opens your eye up. Now if I went like this, it would look like I have 2 different size eyes. And then I just take my finger and kind of smudge it. Aw. Okay, she said she's a newly single mom. It makes her feel like everything will be okay. Melissa, everything will be more than okay. It will all work out. That season was really, really, really hard and really scary and really overwhelming. But I will say my season of single motherhood was by far, hands down, one of the biggest things that God used to show me like how real and wonderful and caring and loving God was to me. Like when I really felt like so alone and helpless and lost and overwhelmed, like turning to God and being like watching him like supply miracles and take care of us. And then like literally I moved across the street from my husband now, like I don't know, just like crossing paths with all the, it just looked like, looking back, you're like, oh, I felt so hopeless in certain things. Then you look back and you're like, oh, God had me right where he wanted me, you know? And I really learned who I was. I'm very much a people pleaser. I very much kind of like chameleon to who I hang around. That's why I think it's important to know like who your circle is and hang out with people who are good for you. But I kind of chameleon, and you know, I would find that it was just me at home, and like, what do I even like? I have no idea. I don't feel like these match, so I'm going in with a little more. What do I even like? Like, if I was picking what was on TV, what is it? If I was picking what's for dinner, what is it? And I kind of got to learn like some of the things that I didn't even know. Like, I didn't think I was adventurous. I'm super adventurous. I didn't think I was like handy. I'm so handy. Like, I can do so many things, and it taught me a lot about myself. So hopefully, I pray, that's my prayer for you, that you like find yourself during the season. You use the season just to be like, I am going to become who I want to be. Not for anybody else, but for me. Like, who am I? I want to be like a good mom, and just hope that's what the season is for you. Okay, going in with that poppy. I just wanted you to see it with a lip liner. And yes, don't settle. Like, you will find somebody who just is, I can remember being told like, no one will love you with 3 kids. Like, you'll be alone forever. And I just thought like, there is a good chance that might happen. But what if you find somebody who is just like, not only in love with you, but in love with your children? And I like, it took a little while to find that, but you know, I did. And I just encourage you to like really be sure. Like, you get to pick what the outcome of the rest of your life looks like. You have a whole new fresh start. Poppy's like the most nude out of them. Now, what do we think? A little red clay, a little poppy? Red clay is listed under the eyeliner category. So if you're looking for a lip liner and you're like, where's her lip liner? It's because it's actually an eyeliner and I use it on my lips. But I'll show you the full outfit now that we have this done. Also, I'll show you my new mirror. Look how cute. Here's my blood pressure machine because I have blood pressure problems sometimes. Okay, here's the full little outfit. I've been putting this here because I can film like this, but still have light coming in. So anyways, so this actually is right at my front door and looks ridiculous, but it works great for, I can move it around. So anyways, this is our full little outfit. I'm not gonna worry about doing my hair or anything. I might put it up in like a little bun, but I just think this is so cute. Like, I need smaller sizes. I also have this issue from losing weight that I struggle to buy smaller sizes because I'm like, what if it doesn't fit? And I hate that feeling. But this is all too big, but I don't mind that it's a little soft, cheap and big today. I think it's cute. Anyways, I love you guys. Hope you have the best day. Just wanted to share and show these with you. And if you have questions about anything, you can send me a message. If you hopped on late, little things going on. Beautiful You has $25 gift cards for purchases of $99 or more. Ends tomorrow. And no, ends the 12th. And the Lavender Blue 40% off sale with the code SWAN. It ends tomorrow. And Beautiful You can stack my code Courtney Swan to get an extra 15%, and you can do a subscription to get an extra 10%. So lots of deals. So be sure you take advantage of like stacking the code with the gift card if you buy Beautiful You supplements. Is there anything else? Did I miss anything? Outfit details are listed below. And anyways, hope you have a good day. Oh, and 35% off lip hue thing, all the things at Ofir with the code CHEERS. So anyways, I'm gonna go through here and read comments and everything, and I'll respond, but I didn't get to everybody today, but hope you guys have the best day, and love you. Bye, guys.